Hello everybody, I'm doing a video to show how to prep cases. I'm working on some 45s, and what I want to do is get them prepped, get them ready so I can show you how to use the Lyman Prep Station. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the camera up here in just a second and show you that I'm trimming. I've already decapped them, I've resized them, now I'm trimming them. And then I'll get set down here and go through the process of the Lyman Prep Station. Okay, I got a tub here with brass in it, 45 ACP. I'm using the Lyman AccuLine trimmer. It's got a number 2 lead shell holder in it. Place the brass in, tighten it down, run this in, and it's already been set. I've already took my calipers and measured it to the length that needs to be set. Now, some of these cases may not stretched at all. Some of them may have. There we go. We got a little bit of brass shaving off of that. And you'll be able to tell because you'll see the shiny edge where it had stretched, had been shaved, so it makes it shiny. I got about 50 of these cases to do. I'm not going to sit here and bore you with me doing all 50 cases, but just wanted to show a couple. Some of these, like I said, as soon as you stick them in there and turn them, you can tell they've not stretched, so you don't have to. Now sometimes the pilot don't want to go in, even though these things have been sized. So I need to check that one. These are all large primer, and let's see here. That was a Winchester. I thought it might have been a military case, but it was a Winchester piece of brass. There's another Winchester. Let's just see here. That one went in. Shaved just a little bit. I was hoping to see if I could get a good one here so you could actually see how much it'll trim if one of these cases have stretched too much, but it looks like all these are going to be fine. So let me go ahead and finish getting these all trimmed, and next thing I'll be showing you the Lyman Prep Station. A little close-up shot. And there's another one that won't go in. There's another one. Seems like all the Winchester. Yeah. It's kind of strange that you have that. Now you can see the dull area didn't stretch. The real shiny area is what stretched, and the trimmer has trimmed it back to size. Okay, I'm getting ready to do the primer pockets, chamfer, and inside and out. And since these are 45 cases, there is no military crimp, so I don't have to use the crimp remover. Let me show the stages on this prep tool. Okay. If you had large primer brass, this is what this is set up for, these 3 bits here. It's got the other bits on this side here. Let me show you. Okay, right now it's set up. Here is the crimp remover. This is the pocket cleaner. This is the pocket uniformer. So 3 things you can do to the primer pockets. Here's your inside chamfer and your outside chamfer. Now this is all set up for large primers here, but here is the small primer bits. These bits screw out and you screw these in. Then you've got brushes here to run your brass up and down. Of course, it comes with motor mica used on a case neck dipper, and comes with a brush so you can sweep out the top. It has its own little disposable tray, which you can see I've already been using it, so it's got shavings in it, but it sits there, locks into place. Let me get this thing set up and get it ready to go. Okay, the one thing I do want to say is this Lyman Prep Station. Now you can get these from Cabela's, Midway, Natchez, Graf and Son. You can get it from Lyman, and the price varies between the different places you get it from. Saying $119 up to $134, but it's worth every penny of it, especially, you know, using hand tools. Your hands cramp and everything. I used a primer pocket cleaner that I got from Lee and a cordless drill, and that worked great, but I like this setup. Let me turn this on, and a little noisy. Okay, like I said, here's the primer pocket. You can see it's kind of dirty. These have only been tumbled. I didn't do the Lemon Shine Dawn bath treatment with them. Stick it down on there. I got the most of it, but then I'm going to put it on the pocket uniformer. Take the brush, wipe off the shavings. And now, if you can see the inside of that primer pocket, it's all nice and clean, and it's uniform now. Then I'll do the inside chamfer, outside. Move to the next one. This is getting all the carbon out of the primer pocket. Put it on the uniformer. And again, nice and clean inside and uniform. Chamfer. Now I've got 50 cases here, but I'm not going to sit here and run this through the whole thing, showing you how it's done, because you can get the gist of it right here. That's 3 of them. I'll see if I can zoom in a little closer now so you can see it. Like I said, it's cleaning the primer pocket and uniforming it too. And so this makes the operation go a whole lot quicker. And using the pocket uniformer, then I know every piece of brass has the same depth on the primer pocket. Should be all the same size. Shouldn't have any problem seating primers. And I've used this to do 223 ammo. It works great. Of course, if this was a military crimp 45 casing, you just run it through this, and it would take the crimp off. Basically, it just bevels the edge of the primer pocket, so the primer can go in. Get rid of that crimp. But this does make it go by a whole lot faster and a little easier on the hand. If your one hand gets tired, you just switch over to another one. Let your other hand take a break. I kind of give it a spin myself when I do this. Again, a uniformed primer pocket. It's been chamfered on the inside and the outside to accept bullet. And I'll just keep going. Okay, I'm almost done, but I have this, which is the Lyman case prep kit. Comes with two handles, cleaning brushes, comes with small and large primer pocket cleaner, plus it has the reamers for small and large primer pockets to get rid of the military crimp. And then it also has your chamfering tool, outside, inside, and then here's the handle with the large primer pocket cleaner on it. Now, I'm not going to use it right now, but just watch. I can take this one piece of brass, run it there, run it there, there, and there. I'm done. Now, using the old method, I'd have to sit here and twist that until I was satisfied that all the carbon was out. Okay, now the thing is, I can't uniform the primer pocket because I don't have that tool, which would be a hand tool. And then here, I do the inside. Now you can notice I'm using both hands. I have to use my fingers. Okay, there, I've done it. Not quite as clean as I'd have liked. Of course, it hasn't been uniform, but I'm going to run it across the cleaner, and across that. Now the primer pocket really looks nice. I got two more to do, and then I'm done. Run that through here. That primer pocket really needed to be uniform. That one's done. that one's done. I'm all done. And if you zoom in on the top, you can see all the crud come out of the primer pocket and the brass shavings from being uniformed, and pretty much brass dust from chamfering the inside and outside of the case mouth. But like I said, this is the Lyman Prep Station. You can get it, like I said, at Midway, Cabela's, Bass Pro might even carry it, Natchez, Graff & Sons, most any place you buy reloading supplies should have this. RCBS makes one. I've seen it, I've never used it. I don't like the design of it. Here, as you can tell, all this brass shavings and stuff is trapped up here because this is like a bowl. And you just take this little brush that comes with it and sweep all this down in that little container to get rid of it. The RCBS is just flat on top, doesn't have any ridges, and you've got it sitting on your bench. All this shavings and carbon and stuff that you clean out of the primer pocket is all going to just fall on the surface of it and then on the surface of your reloading bench. So I really like the way Lyman has this set up. Like I said, these bits are interchangeable. They just I may have them too tight. There they go. They just unscrew, that simple. You want to switch to small, you just unscrew the small from down here on the side and screw it in up here. If you didn't want to use let's say the crimp, the primer pocket reamer here for removing military crimp, you could actually screw one of your brushes on there and use it to brush the inside of the case out if you want to. So Lyman come up with a real nice setup here. This one is on loan to me from Dxporker. I have to give him the credit for letting me borrow this. He told me I could borrow it. I told him I was going to hold it for ransom because I fell in love with it, and I'm going to have to get one for myself. But Dxporker has a YouTube channel. Check him out. He does a lot of reviews on guns and stuff. So thank you, Dxporker, for letting me borrow this and give you a shout out. He also reloads. Hasn't done any videos of reloading yet, but he got this. I pretty much was the one that taught him about getting this. I'd seen it in action and thought it'd be, real handy, especially me and him both are diabetics, and we have the nerve problem with our fingers and stuff, and this right here saves your hands a whole lot. So that's my review of the Lyman Prep Station. Check them out. They're great. Thanks for watching.